Hi everyone. I feel like this is, sometimes it just feels right. And by golly, today feels right. It is one of those times where like the stars have aligned. I have my husband and my daughter, my oldest, out of the house for gymnastics. Baby is sleeping what she never naps. Middle daughter is quietly having a snack watching TV. The only person I have in here is my dog. You might hear him snoring, one of my dogs. Um, and it's like super nasty outside. So the lighting's not perfect, and I ended up coming upstairs. I'm not much of like a bed filmer, but you get my bed sheets in the background today because it was just super noisy with like the TV, and I wasn't gonna go in there and turn down the TV because like all my mamas know if they're chilling, and I'm not gonna do anything to disrupt that. So you get the bed today, you get the dog snores, but you don't get the interruptions. And that's really it. You just don't get the interruptions. Anyways, I kind of wrapped up last video pretty much stating like that was the end of my 2023 planner or 2022 planner. And this is currently what I have set up for 2023. I am right now in a Gilios Lima Punto, big shock, but this one is the anthracite. I really do like this color. It's like almost like a chameleon in the fact that if you don't know anything about this color, it's like sometimes it looks brown, sometimes it looks like super dark purple. This is what I think at least. And then sometimes it looks like a really dark gray. And I can almost never determine which color it actually is, but it's this like beautiful color. And I do really like it. So that is what I have for right now. I'm just going to talk you through everything that I have currently set up in my 2023 Hobonichi and like the setup as of right now. And just keep going with that. So that was obnoxious, sorry. Let's hop in. Something I've kind of added to my planner lineup. I don't even want to say lineup because I'm like I said, always say, tried and true, almost like a one planner girl. But this paper, this is the Planner Monkey Co. Freely Noted. It's not the Freely Planned. The Freely Planned has like the months built into the undated months built into the front. This is just the graph paper. It is white Tamar River paper, and it is, on the surface, it feels so slick, almost like, you know how normal like Hobonichi paper, which is obviously again Tamar River paper feels like, and it just feels so slick, but these pages are so crumbly. Like, oh, do you hear that? I can't. When I started writing in here and I heard that, I was like, there's no way I cannot not use it. I am telling you, if you don't have one of these books, the paper is so yummy. So I've just been, I have two of these. I did have one set up, like already put into a planner as if I was going to use the standard size and then use this as extra. But I honestly just don't think I can go back from my, Mega. Like there's no going back from a Mega. I love how I have it set up. I briefly thought about it and I was like, I'm going to be sadly upset if I don't use my Mega. So although I know using my Mega, I'm giving up being able to kind of keep this because I could stuff it in the front as if I were using like a standard and this, and it would fit. It's bent a little bit. I think I have stuff in there though. Yeah, I know, you get the point. It would fit. It would just be a very tight squeeze. And it's already a tight enough squeeze, but I just kind of plop it on top. And as of right now, my planner is not very chunky yet. So right now, this works. I can just do this. There's going to come a point in time in the next few months, my planner is way too chunky to be able to do something like this. But until that time comes, I'm going to pretend like that's never going to happen. And I've only gotten like a few pages used out of this, but it is amazing. I don't even really have like a flip through of this. I have like some notes, so like brain dump notes, and then I have stuff about my daughter's chore light. I use an app called Green Light. It's super cool. It allows me to regulate her allowance. I can type in what chores she does and accomplishes. I can click those off for the week. I can add in, like, if one day she specifically helps me take the trash cans outside, or she specifically helps me, I don't know, do something like out of the normal, then I can put that in there as like an extra chore for a certain amount of money. And what I think is really cool, so they sent her a debit card, because I know, like, there's a whole cash envelope system. I just never have cash on me. I don't want to say I'm a big believer in, like, not having cash, but I just don't ever have cash. And I feel like it's silly for me to, like, stress giving her cash allowance when I never have cash as it is. And it's inconvenient. So debit cards are the way to go. I do the same type of cash envelopes. Sorry, this is a huge tangent. I do the same type of cash envelope system within my debit or my checking account. I just have different funds set up, different categories, different cards, everything. It's just all with a card. So anyways, green light, I was able to get her own debit card, and I'm able to set up what chores she does, how often she does them. I'm able to also show her, like, so she's 6, so her average money she gets is like $6 a week if she does everything. And then I can set it up so like 70% goes into like her complete spending money. I think like 20% goes into like a savings, and then 10% we are like trying to teach her the very basics and understanding of investing. So it's just cool. You can separate it that way. Anyways, super long spiel. Just, that's all it is. I have some budgeting. I have my oldest also just got into hockey, which is super cool. So she'll start on Sunday. But yeah, and then I have some an October to-do list. It's just like a brain dump list. And then I'm thinking about doing some like fun, I don't know. I don't even want to say anything. I'm not even going to say anything. But I have some fun creative ideas potentially for the planner community also in here. And I don't want to give anything away or get anyone excited because I have to really look into logistics. Anyways, if you guys are still here, 7 minutes into the video of my ramblings, this is just like a big paper clip. I think it's like Erin Condren brand. I got it off Amazon. It's cute. I have some like transparent sticky dots. I think those are from Cloth and Paper maybe. I don't know. A very long time ago when I was still purchasing from them, like 2 years ago maybe. I don't know. I have these. I'm pretty sure these were freebies from Caden's mom shops from years ago. Again, this is a journaling card from Planner Perfect. As is this. It's another journaling card I just kind of cut down to fit into this from Planner Perfect. This little card I cut down from, what is her name? I cannot remember her name. She's the same one that makes these kinds of cards. Jeez, I feel bad that I can't remember her name. I'm pretty sure her shop is closed anyways. And this was like a long time ago, back when she was making... God, I can't remember her name. Anyways, it was back when she was like making digital things. Paper, physical copies. She doesn't do this, I don't think, anymore. Everything she does is digital, so it doesn't really matter right this second anyways. But I'll try and remember that name at some point throughout this video. Then I just have some ephemera. As you can see, I did a very poor cut job. I have the bright yellow Mega Weeks in the canvas, like hardcover. I just covered it up with like some fall themed paper. Moving on, holy moly, Taylor. Most of this is just from like the same few shops. I kind of find something I like, and I am like a tried and true customer. I stick to it like the back of my hand. All of these fun stickers, like this big sticker flake, this fun sticker flake, I think that might be it. Oh, and then these little date covers. Those are from Shine Sticker Studio. I think they're so fun. So that's like a new to me shop. I've heard of it before. I've just never purchased from there, but I really do enjoy those, and they're just really big sticker flakes, and I think they're so fun. So I have those. I also have bought from another shop I always frequent is the Style Planner. This like background polka dot Dalmatian-y looking print is actually, it was like it looked like a sheet of vellum. This vellum is from the style planner as well. It came together and it looked like just 2 sheets of paper. And then I'm like sitting there picking at it, and this is actually a big sticker. So I was able to cut it to size and do what I wanted with it, but it's just a big sticker, and I think that's the coolest thing ever. So, I buy a lot of planner deco as well as planner stickers from the style planner. This is just like a fun vinyl. This one too. Those are just like fun vinyls that I got off Amazon. Some of this other stuff, like this cardboard cutout, was something I got at Michael's like a super long time ago. I shot my stash for some of that. I go between my HP Sprocket to print out photos and my Pulley printer. Those are like the 2 photo, I don't even know what I'm gonna call, photo printing devices that I use. So that's where that's from. This little badass with a great ass, that sticker came from Planner Monkey Co. And then I have so many. I don't know if I have as many in this planner, but in my last one, I love the other shop I shop. The other small business that I shop from a lot is Simply Create Doodles, and that's where I got this from. So it's just like a little Polaroid camera. I just stick that in there, and I love it. And then this, again, another shop that I love is Type A for Alexa. That's where all of these, this is like a vinyl sticker. That's where all of my dividers are from. It's where all my dividers were from last year, the year prior. I just love her stuff. This year I opted for more of like a simple view instead of having the ones that kind of like stick out and say month, week, notes, daily, whatever it is. I just opted for these that just completely, they just slide on and they slide off, and that's what I'm going for this year. I went that route just because I bought all of these, again, from Shine Sticker Studio is where I got all of these monthly tabs. And since I knew that these were a little larger, as far as like profile wise, like I guess that's the right word, like how far they're sticking out, I didn't want too much on the side since I already had so many. So I just wanted to try something different. And I knew I was going with this like bright pink, yellow, blue type of color scheme, and I thought that these varsity letters fit it perfectly. I think these are so cute. And then just to go on with that, I shot my stash again, found all these little stickers, and I wanted to write Mama. I think Mama is so much more cute than Mom, but like my kids call me Mom anyways. I wish they called me something cute, but just Mom. So I was able to put that, and I just thought it kind of blended in. I think that's really cute. I actually bought these date stickers from Shine Sticker Studio at the same time I placed my order for all of these other stickers, which was prior to their 2023 release. So I actually didn't really use that many of these stickers. I think I used some on this page and then some on this page. I didn't like how they ended up turning out on this side because since it was the 2022 release, all they had was like 2022, 2021, and then 2023. And I couldn't use that because this has like 2023, 2022, and then 2024, I think. So it didn't make sense anyways. That's why I like halfway through I covered it up because I was like, not looking so cute. So it worked out, but that's where those are from. And I would have probably bought it just for this anyways. I think this is super cute. Although I wish I'm up in my room again, but I wish that I was in my office because I could show you, as if you don't already know, you already know if you're watching this video because you probably use a Hobonichi as well. But this is the new English version where they actually have lines and you can read it, and it says something about goal setting for the year or something like that. I don't know. Super cute, but I like what I did with it this year anyways. Have not done anything with this page. This page in my old Hobonichi last year, I ended up covering up halfway through the year because I stopped using it and I had so much empty space. It bothered me like a true planner girl, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what I'll use it for this year yet, but I want to use it. I intend to use it just because it's the English version this time and it looks, it looks cute and I want to use it. So we'll see what I end up doing with that. I want to figure it out soon because since I'm starting this planner now, tomorrow is actually October 1st. And I would like to be able to start it for October. So we'll see. I'll do some soul searching tonight. All of these stickers, my monthly stickers, are from Virgo and Paper. So I have them December all the way up until, let's see, I want to say November. Yeah, December all the way through November. I am starting this book. I started it really the last week of September, or the last 2 weeks, something like that. So I just recreated, I covered it up, I recreated October and November so that I'm able to keep those monthly views. I mean, you can see it doesn't, if you look at it close, it doesn't look pretty, but I'm a functional planner over anything. I'll use stickers and all that for fun, but it's really not that big of a deal. If it bothered you, you could probably just white it out. It's not a big deal. But yeah, so I took over October and November, and then I'll just start right back up for December. And then I have still these couple months. If I needed them, I can reuse these pages. I can put graph paper down. I can repurpose them. I can really do whatever I want. Have those, and then it goes right into when this planner officially starts, which is like the week right after Thanksgiving if you're here in the US, the 28th. So that is when I will start back at the front. I am already using it. Like I said, I started it in September. Let's see what day. I started it September 26th, so the last week of September. This was my first week using it. I got the idea to use it this way. If this was last year, what I did was I tipped in, I used these pages, I think, and I cut out the weeks from an old planner and put them in so that I was able to use it early prior to this day in November. I think I was able to do like the last week of November, or the 3rd, the 2nd, and the 1st week or something. I don't remember how I did it, but that contributed to a lot of bulk, and I was prepared to maybe do that again this year. I didn't really know. I didn't know if I was like just gonna try and wait and hold off to use it at a different time. But I was on Instagram, and my friend Chastity on Instagram, she has Chaz Plans, and I think she saw someone else do it. Again, I don't know. But I saw her recommend it, and it just clicked, and I was like, why did I never think of something like that? So what she said was like, you go to the month that you're gonna start in, and you just put date stickers down and you cover it up, like, you know, no big deal. And then once you get to the point where you're going to be starting the, for the 28th, just go back to the front. So that, and then it actually reduces the amount of lopsided bulk, because you're kind of bulking up this whole back half right here. And then you're going to start back at the later part and go front to back. So, I don't know. It makes sense, and it works really well. And I just so happened to have so many date covers. I get asked a lot where these are from. These aren't from like any small shop or anything. I got these from it's called like Planner Basics or Planning Basics kit. One of those like Happy Planner or Me and My Big Ideas sticker books that I got at the craft store. So not so much of a big deal, but I decorated for those months, or those weeks I should say. And I'm really enjoying being able to use it now. It feels so good to just like start in a fresh planner. Some of these sticker kits are from Shine Sticker Studio. I think this one is from Virgo and Paper. This one, oh, I cannot remember where this one's from. But I'll try and think about it. My notes section, last but not least, as I'm super far into this video, I was trying to think of a good idea as far as how to categorize my notes section, because I feel like in my last planner it kind of got to be, I was always like a note index type of person. I was like, that seems way too formal for me. There's no way I'm gonna go to the front. I'm gonna be like, page 171, and then like flip through all the little pages. And then by the end of using it, I used it almost for an entire year. So from last November until pretty much the end of September this year, so just shy of a year, 1 month shy of a year. There was a lot of stuff that I had packed into those pages, and it's just like, if anyone is a book-bound planner, you know that the biggest con is that these can turn so quickly into just a black hole of information. And it's all information you're still going to need one day, but you're just going to have a really hard time trying to find it. So this year I was like, I don't want to do the index. I just don't want the index. Then I was thinking, like, maybe I'll start all of my collections up front, and then I'll work from, like, back to front for all of my dailies. I was like, I'll just start my days back here, and then as I use my days, just go back to front, and then eventually just kind of meet in the middle. So I thought about that, and then I don't really know what happened. I thought about it, and then I just still continued to do what I wanted to do. So it's kind of set up the same way. Just like a hodgepodge, but I think I will actually use this for indexing. Once this gets full, I'll just start indexing up here too. I'll cover it up with paper, or I'll turn this page into a piece of paper and actually start indexing the proper way. So in the front, I have two big sticker flakes. One is a passwords tracker and a book log. These sticker flakes are from the Style Planner. Again, when I, find a shop that I really love, that's it. These next few pages were inspired from my 2021 planner. I did this exact same setup with like the bold border and the word of the year. So my word of the year which is kind of silly because we're still in 2022 and this is my 2023 planner. For my word of the year for 2023 is going to be thrive. I'm going to start trying to like trickle little habits that I want to thrive in, and little changes here and there throughout my weeks. Like specifically this week coming up, I have written at the top to like get really serious about my vitamin routine, like vitamins and supplements. I get really sick every few months. I don't want to like talk too much about my job, but I work so closely with people from like all over the country, and like all the breathing and being in close quarters with people, you get so sick so fast. So it's like I get really sick every few months, and I want to get really serious about my vitamin routine so that I can hopefully like build up my immune system and I don't get as sick. And because like I said, I hate bringing sickness home, spreading it to my family. I want all of us to be on a really strict vitamin routine. Anyways, I'm going to start implementing some of these like thrive habits throughout the year. So it's kind of nice to be able to have this in my forefront already. And then the next page is like my manifesto. Again, I had this exact same thing in my 2021 planner. It's just like my word of the year broken down into smaller chunks. How do I want to thrive in my finances? How do I want to thrive in motherhood? What am I lacking in right now that I, maybe used to really do really well and kill in motherhood? Like what did I was really good at doing, setting up activities for the kids. Like I killed that. And then, life got busy. I had more kids and, small things like that, like that, something like that didn't come as easily to me as it once did with just one kid. So like, I think I wrote something like that, like be more intentional with the time that I have. So I want to like set up doing fun activities, and not just like when they get home from school, chat for a few minutes and then they all just want to go like watch YouTube or something. Like I want to be intentional with my time. How do I want to personally thrive and, my own self-care, stuff like that. My home, all of those things that have, they're easy to fall by the wayside sometimes. Here's like some like collections pages. This is just a fall bucket list. Just some fun ideas that I want to get done this season. This is going to be my Halloween page. I have written down what Halloween costumes I have for each kid. I don't know if I hear a kid waking up. I gotta hurry. Halloween costumes I have written down for each kid. Come Halloween time, I will... 1 second, baby. Come Halloween time, I'll probably take photos of them and put a photo in here. I might even tip in one extra page just to track those memories because, again, this is a life book. So I want to have all those memories tracked in here, too. And then I'll write on here, like, if we're going to pass out candy, like, leave a bucket out of candy while we go trick-or-treating. Like, I want to put that stuff in here, too. This is just a... City, I'm upstairs, baby. She's coming. This one is just a daily that I had kind of crept in. Fall events in the area. I want to write down all the pumpkin patches and parades that are going on, Halloween parties. I need to, yeah, 1 second, baby, okay? Give me 1 second. So I'm going to write all of that down.
Mom?
Hey, give me 1 second. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. This was our home refresh. Stop. This was our home refresh. I need to actually stop.
I'll take a picture with your planet.
Okay, 1 minute. I'm almost done. This was the home refresh. I had it broken down into different areas. Different areas that I wanted to fix. Like once we got here, we got our stuff, all of our household goods, like all of our furniture and things kind of late. And then like that next day I was pretty much starting work. So I just kind of like threw a lot of things. And like I made it feel like I made the house into a home, but there were certain things that I just kind of felt were unfinished and weren't organized the way I wanted to and all those. So I took this week and I actually just started doing a lot of these things. So I need to go back and kind of write down what I did and what I still need to do. I did a whole section for my kids' school. They're both in the same school, which is so cool. It makes everything so easy. So this is their school page. It just has like their specials and whatnot. These were some fun things I found on Instagram. It was like 5 messages to instill in your daughters for confidence. There was 2 of them I didn't really like that much. I didn't like the way they were worded, so I just didn't add those on there. But I left it blank so that if I'm ever surfing Instagram and something like that pops up again, I can write that on there. And 5 powerful parenting skills, which I really liked. Again, there's another daily page, and then I start back into really what I know. I have my vellum tipped in for October. This vellum is from Sweet Freckle Designs. Again, that's another shop I routinely buy from. You'll see like I have the same 5 shops I really buy from all the time. So that is for October. I have a bills tracker, my health tracker for myself and the whole family. This is kind of fun. It's a little fall faves page. I want to just kind of, it's kind of inspired from like those pages that you see that are like currently reading, listening to, watching, loving, eating, all those things. So I just want to use some of these like bigger stickers that I have. And like, so the boots, these are going to be like fun fall things that I've been wearing. I got this like army green jacket and these like cute puffer boots. And it's really nasty weather today. So I was able to wear that for the first time. And I was like, this is a whole vibe. I was wearing all black and it just felt like a whole vibe except for the army green jacket. There's some, what is it called? Once Upon a Time, books. Duh, that's the word. Books. There's some Halloween and like spooky books I want to read, or books that just kind of like have witchcraft and magic in them that I want to try and read. I want to try and read like 1 book a week for the month of October, because November is going to get a little busy for me again from like November until the end of December. So I want to take this month to like knock out 4 books. We'll see if that happens. This is my little coffee section. I just got some new creamer and it is so good. It's a pumpkin pecan creamer and I'm really liking it. So I just wanted to add that in there. And then of course the Starbucks iced apple crisp oat milk macchiato. That's a mouthful. I freaking live all year for that drink and I love it so much. So I wanted to put that on there too. And then as the weeks go by and I kind of think of some more stuff, like maybe I'll put music notes and I'll do like a cute little fall playlist, things that we've been listening to, or like the mood, the genre that we're listening to. I'll put that on there. There's some like fall crafts, or I can get to a point where I can take pictures and throw those in there of like my kids decorating pumpkins and stuff like that. But we'll see where it goes. And then the next page is just another daily. And I have the rest of the year, the rest of the book all ready just to be used after that. I have one post-it or sticky note for Christmas lists. It's very bare. I have no idea what I'm doing for Christmas this year. But anyways, this pen is just like a fun little ballpoint pen that I got at a stationery shop down in like the touristy part of the town. And I saw cute stationery and I was like, heck yes, this is my day. So I'm not afraid of different types of pens and like mixing and matching the pens. Like I think just on this one page alone I have, I don't know, so many different types of pens. It's kind of funny actually. There's like ballpoint, there's gel, there's thick, there's like the marker pen. There's so much. And then I had on this page, I had like some blue ink, some black ink, some gel pen, some whatever. It doesn't bother me. So I really like this pen. It's just, again, a ballpoint pen. But if I'm like being picky, one of my favorite pens is, I don't have it with me, I think it's Pentel Energel Cleaner, or it's just Energel Cleaner. I can't remember which one, but the word Energel and Cleaner is put together. And I like, I think it's the 0.37. That's like one of my favorite pens to use. That's my go-to all the time. But yeah, that's just my little setup video. I don't really have anything stuffed away, no secrets stuffed away in there yet. But that's it. If you guys have any other questions, oh, you know what? I just remembered. Sequins and Paper. I don't even think she goes by that. She's on Instagram still. And like I said, I think she's moved to a completely digital shop. But I'm pretty sure her name was Sequins and Paper. Almost positive. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. And I will see you guys again in my next video. Have a good day. Bye.